Okay, welcome to part 2 of the Badgington Estate run through the Stygian difficulty of Darkest Dungeon. Okay, so it apparently didn't save the changes that I did last time, so I've just recreated most of those.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
And so I'm just doing a couple of upgrades around the place. And yeah, now we're good to head out.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Okay. There we go. Dun dun dun. The usual suspects. Alright, so this particular mission is an estate mission, I think? Yeah. It's a ruins mission anyway. Mad Realm of Fallen Ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but do not delve too far. So our goal is to explore 90% of the rooms. It's only a short one, so we're not going to need a campfire or anything like that. And it's Apprentice level 1, so it should be relatively easy. The rewards: gold, 4 crests, and a debuff charm. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's go.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Okay, so grabbing some bits and pieces. So there's a bunch of different stuff in the game. Food, it's an anti-venom, bandages to stop your bleeding, a poultice to cure disease, keys to open secret compartments in some chests, holy water to cleanse relics and things like that, and the very important torches. Cool. Alright, so let's begin. So, due to the encounter with the ghost previously, Roan is not in a good way.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And so they are at max insanity. And so this is going to make it very difficult for the rest of the team. Alright. So we have a couple of bone rebels. They're pretty baseline peeps. That's interesting.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Roan.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright, let's have a look in this Normal chest. Okay, so we just got a free scouting function. That basically gives us a bit of a heads up on what's down the corridor from where we go from here. It's an unlocked Strucken box, so let's just open it up. The contents are out.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Shovel, 100 gold, and onyx. Yeah. Alright. Onward.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Cool. Alright, so our torchlight, as indicated on the top of the screen, is currently decreasing as we go. And that has a myriad of different effects. Undead have bleed resist, 100%. Because they are undead, and bleeding doesn't do anything to them. Alright. Judgment. Ow. Okay. Rightio.
Press this advantage.
Once again.
Give them no quarter.
Excellent attack from Roan. Oh no. No. Not what I meant to do. Oh well. Okay, so that attack has rearranged us, which changes the abilities that are available to different characters, which can be quite annoying, but it can also take quite a while to recover. So often it's enough just to sort of push through to the end of battle.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Excellent.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright, so let's get everyone back to where they should be. Right, there we go. Okay, so while we're here, we should probably light some torches.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
This looks like it would probably be an empty room. Zoom out a little bit, yeah. So there's no really good configuration to walk through this one, so we'll just go this way first.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to heal up Matt because he's in a bad way. Hopefully that'll give him a little bit of survivability. It was a graveyard slash. Focusing on poor Paige. Alright. Let's do that again. A bit more healing than that. Gonna keep him alive.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Excellent.
them all.
So the plague doctor specializes in poisons and light and that kind of thing. Light works well on... Oh no!
A moment of clarity in the eye of the storm.
I was about to say, sometimes heroes respond to the onslaught of stress by becoming heroic. This elevated state of performance will last until they camp or return to town and confer stat bonuses and other benefits. So yeah, that's an awesome result.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Excellent. Bit of treasure there. Alright, so it's an holy fountain. It is a holy fountain and holy fountain. Both of those are correct. Anyway, it hasn't been desecrated, so I don't need to purify it.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
So, yeah, here we go. Onward to glory. Okay, we're gonna need some more torchlight. Oh, a trap. Of course it hits one of our most wounded party members. Alright. Okay, an empty room. So we're gonna double back, pick up this room. Another trap.
Watch your step.
Okay. Alright, so this dungeon's chewing up the torchlight. So just trying to keep that up there. Ah! No good. Oh no, he resisted it. That actually would have worked in my favor. But anyway. Okay. That guy is susceptible to bleed, but he didn't. So. Excellent. Alright, so I'm gonna heal up Paige, because she's copping a lot of hate. Oh. Okay. So that's a mark Roan has placed on themselves, which is pretty bad. Generally it enhances opponent attacks. They are doing that because they are a bit crazy at the moment. Alright. I'm gonna just keep on healing with sand. Yes. Dodged a stressful incantation. Looked away just in time.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay. So we'll stop that bleeding. Back into the fight. Everyone's gonna need a bit of respite after this quest, I reckon. Judgment. Yes! Critical hit. Excellent.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay. This is an heirloom chest. So if you use a key on these ones, you get a bit of extra
Packs
goodness
laden
from it.
with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay. So I'm gonna drop the onyx. And we're going to replace that with these two guys because they're going to help us upgrade. Alright, so we're going to head back through ones that we've been through before. Just going to strike another torch because we're getting close to the end. So I don't need to be too careful with the supplies that we've got left. Oh. Yay, loot.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So there's food there. I don't really have enough space to store it. So we're just going to eat it straight out of the bag because I'm sure it's fine. I mean, couldn't be there that long. Okay, so we get hungry anyway, but we have further food supplies already on us, so not a problem at all. Okay, so we've completed the quest by exploring 90% of the rooms, but we can remain here. Always a good idea if you reckon you can handle a little bit more, just to get as much treasure as possible. Okay, so... Alright. Last room. Bad guys. But we surprised them, so that's good. That means we all get a free attack before anything else happens. Now, I forgot to fix up the order of my team, so I'm going to do that now. Plague grenade. Judgment. These guys are the worst because they deal in stress more than anything else. There we go. Paige is heroic. She doesn't care. Paige in a bad way. Okay.
A death by inches.
Excellent. Alright. So... Alright. Nope. Nice one, Roan. Yes. Whew.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Warrior's cap. Alright, so let's equip that one. Solar crown. Minus 15% stress. There we go. Alright. And we still have some keys. Excellent. Booty, 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 booty. And we're done. Back to the hamlet we go. Sweet cash. And a whole bunch of other stuff, so that's awesome. Alright, let's see how we went. Okay. So, Matt Richens will never drink in town to ease their stress. And he gets plus 15% damage in the ruins. So it's a pretty good result, really. Paige minus 3% crit if their hit points are below 50%. Not too bad in terms of a negative one. Witness will not take part in prayer activity in town after certain traumatic events. And plus and Sam now has nymphomania, which means she gets a bonus to stress heal when she uses the brothel in town for stress relief.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
Okay, so yeah, that's our first goal. Now, excellent. Okay, so the tavern and abbey are now available to us. First, I will visit the stagecoach to recruit some new heroes.
Tortured and reclusive, this man is more dangerous than he seems. The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Alright. Can't afford any further upgrades to the stagecoach. Okay. So, Roan desperately needs some stress relief. And I'm pretty sure that, yeah, they're God-fearing, so the only way they can get stress relief is by praying
The cobwebs
at
have
the
been
abbey.
dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful. Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Alright, so Roan. There we go. So that's going to cost me 1,250 coins for Roan to pray at the transept. Churches are so money grabby. Okay. And that will ease their mind. Alright. Next up, Paige is definitely going to need some kind of thing. Kofo misses the spot. I'd hit her. Tough. Alright, so there's no limitations on what Paige can do.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Okay, so the bar is the cheapest one, so we'll go with that. Excellent. Alright. Now, I'm gonna need at least one person ready for the next mission. Sam has the most. So we'll put her in the brothel. Because of the extended benefits that she gains from there on stress relief. I am quite pleased about the fact that Sam is a cleric with nymphomania. I think that's a wonderful combination. Alright, so let's get some customizing going on here. So, Abomination are kind of a werewolfy kind of thing. They're really cool, but they can't go alone on missions, so yeah, there's bonuses and negatives to them. I find them very useful. Okay, so I'm just going back to the thread to see who else. Yep. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. Trinidad. Nick, you are my abomination. Let's have a look at the different color schemes. Yes, that will be the one. So, Nick is currently afflicted with night blindness, so if the torch is below 26 points, that's minus 10% damage. It's got a weak grip, so minus 3% critical on melee skills. Second win is plus 10% damage if hit points are below 50%. So it's actually a really good combo to have on an abomination. Alright. And next up we have, I believe that's a highwayman? Yep. Alright. Alright, so just looking at the order, we're looking for, I reckon Aidan will suit this one. Alright, so Aidan Irving. And color scheme with the blue, I reckon. Okay, so Cove Explorer, it's a good one to have. Dark Temptation, prone to investigating the dark arts, basically means that if we come across an altar that's been desecrated, he's all up in that stuff. And he is a Cove phobe, so does not have a good time in locations in the cove. Okay, so there's that one. And last, but definitely not least, is our bounty hunter, which will be Damien. My favorite sailor. I think the navy blue for him is good. Alright. Okay, so there we have it, folks. That is part 2 of the Badgington Estate Stygian Depths run of Darkest Dungeon. Okay, I will see you next time.